Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Sonia Fung, primary care naturopathic doctor at Livewell Clinic here in La Quinta. Welcome to Wednesday of Naturopathic Medicine Week, and today we're going to talk about how Chinese medicine and acupuncture can be very helpful in improving your body's defenses, especially during this kind of cold and flu and viral season. And today's giveaway will also be a visit with our Chinese medicine doctor, Christopher, and it will be a initial visit plus a acupuncture session. So to talk a little bit more about what all that means is Dr. Burnett.
Thank you very much. I have to say I don't have a PhD, so I'm not a doctor.
Okay.
However, when I worked in China, they would call me doctor because the job that I did is that of doctor. I am a physician, however. So this is something that comes up quite a bit, and it's natural because the function that I perform is that of doctor or physician.
Right.
So I do own physician.
Right.
So thank you for the introduction.
Yes, absolutely.
This is how all my patients see me right now, but for the video I'm going to remove this shiny mask that's just really wonderful, and I never thought it'd be working that way. The gloves and mask are going to stay on,
Yes.
and you're going to check out, is that correct?
I am going to check out and let you do your thing.
Thank you, Dr. Fung.
You're
It's always a
very
pleasure to
welcome.
see you. You're the best. So my intention today was to speak about autoimmune disease and how our emotions tie into the meridians that flow through us and connect to the organs, and how the emotions can affect people and do affect people directly. However, in light of the announcement of our president coming forth with news that he has an infection, a viral infection, along with the staff, I wanted to speak briefly about the fact that all the way back in March, I've been in touch with one of the most influential pharmacological doctors from China who also works in the United States. He is a PhD in pharmacology. He's written several books, two of which I brought today, which are full of scientific evidence supporting Chinese medicine. I'd be happy to go about that another time. So anyway, we have formulas that work to prevent viral infections, which we consider to be external wind invasions. And we have formulas that also support the immune system during the time someone is infected with various diseases, including pneumonias. And then we have formulas that support patient care through long haul recovery. And there's a lot I'd like to share about that, but today I just want to keep that brief and let patients know that we have a really high standard of formulas that, because of the European Union addressing Chinese medicine with the same stringent standards that they do their regular pharmacology, all of our manufacturers here in the United States have to operate at that high level because they also sell to the European Union. So I just want to let people know that we're here for you. If you're a long hauler, if you want to be preventative, then please come see me. I'll be happy to work with you and do all I can to strengthen your immune and defense system. So the topic I really want to talk about today is one that's personally brought me to Chinese medicine. And a lot of it was due to a loss that I suffered. And I went to a Chinese medicine doctor who really helped me. And the details of that I'm just about to get into. Many people don't realize that diseases, many commonly known diseases, are actually autoimmune diseases, including types of arthritis. So rheumatoid arthritis is one that people really don't think about as being autoimmune. So that means also that because our emotions affect our hormones, and the hormones have a regulatory effect on the entire body, how we're feeling will directly result in conditions that manifest in the human body. Psoriatic arthritis. I'm going to drop my mask for a minute because Dr. Fung has stepped 6 feet away. And now my patients can actually see me for the first time if you haven't before. So psoriatic arthritis is another type of arthritis that has an autoimmune label on it. So that means the autoimmune, the system of the body that's designed to protect the body, is actually attacking the body. And there is an emotional component. Type 1 diabetes often is the case. It's well known that a young person in their teenage years, or perhaps their early 20s, will have a traumatic experience, an emotional experience that sets off the first issues connected with type 1 diabetes. This is also for irritable bowel syndromes of different kind, like Crohn's. There's a huge emotional factor. And I have seen just a few long haulers so far, and I believe that there is an autoimmune component to this particular virus that is afflicting people currently. So what's fascinating is, in the Western world, we say, "I heart you," and we associate love with the heart. And that's very clear. At Valentine's Day, we see the hearts everywhere. In the traditional Chinese system, every yin organ, every zong organ, has a very clear emotional component as well as a spirit. The lungs, I believe, are the corporal spirit, so it's the spirit of the body. And the lungs have to do with grief. When my father passed away, the grief was consuming my chi from the inside. I would sweat profusely all night long. The lungs control the opening and closing of the pores, controlling the sweating that we are able to do or not able to do. So as my lung chi was so deficient at nighttime, I would just sweat, and I was losing all kinds of weight. It was very, very distressing. And at that point, I did not believe Western medicine would know what to do with me. And I went to a local Chinese physician, and within a few treatments, the sweating had stopped. I began to get stronger. He told me to go walking. He worked with different aspects of my emotions, which were really the key of this. So that's just a small example. The kidney, for example, many people understand the association of fear with the kidneys. And if you scare someone strongly enough, they might pee their pants. And that is an indication of the chi of the kidneys falling, dropping, descending. So chi is movement in the body, and where that chi directs, tissue follows. There's a lot more I have to say about that, but I don't want to go on too long because people know that I do tend to talk a whole bunch. So what I want to do is, I know I'm supposed to present you with a question. And the question I have for you is, can you think of a time in your life when you have been affected directly by some news that maybe hit you in the gut and made you kind of buckle over, or make you so upset you felt nauseous, you were going to vomit, or caused you to have diarrhea? These are examples of how the emotions can attack directly the organ systems, and therefore affecting the flow of energy, the flow of the chi in the body. So that is really what I had to say today. I'm going to conclude with thank you for tuning in. It's always a pleasure, and we look forward to serving you here at Live Well Clinic. So thank you, and please come down for a visit.
Right. So thank you for joining us today, and remember to tune in today at on our IGTV Live, where we will announce the winner to our prize today. So remember to be eligible for that prize. Answer the question in the comments below, and we will randomly draw from the comments for the winner. So see you then.
Thank you very much.